Hey, I'm Liv, and today we are going to be swatching my Colourpop pressed glitters. They look like this. Ignore the splooshes, that's some shadow that died on them. They're very pretty. Oh my god, I splooshed this one. They're very pretty and they're very soft as well. Apparently they have a built-in primer already, something like that. Like the adhesive is built into the glitter. I haven't actually used these yet. I understand that they're not actually eye safe, I believe, which is questionable, but then again, the amount of stuff that I've been putting on my face without knowing anything about it is also questionable. So in this case, I'm going to be wearing them wisely with glitter glue and taking them off carefully. So anyways, I figured that we would swatch these and see what they look like. So the color that we have first is Get Lost. It is a very pretty princessy, sort of golden, pearly, sparkly, very big chunks of glitter. I'm just gonna rub my finger in it pretty directly and swatch it right on my arm over here. Ooh, whoa, can you see that at all? Kinda, sorta. My husband is currently crawling across the floor in an attempt to be extremely quiet while I'm doing this. The next color that we have looks very similar to Get Lost. It's called Hungry Ghost. This looks as though I've used it. It has some indentions in it. I guess that's the nature of these glitters, but it is a little more yellowy, a little finer flecks to it. Let's see if I can hold these up together without destroying them. This is Get Lost over here and Hungry Ghost on this side. So if you can see, Hungry Ghost is much lighter, more yellowy, still that kind of princessy glitter. And to be totally honest, I'm just wiping my hands off on my pants because I'm about to wash them. Wow, that is so soft. It really is just squished now. You gotta be really gentle with these things. So let's swatch that one right next to it. Extremely similar, but I gotta say, Hungry Ghost is much more to my taste. It's a lot more pearly. Hope you can see that. There we go. Sort of. We'll do some uppy closies later. Next one is called Castaway. It is a steel. That's my dog sneezing because Patrick is playing with him. What? Are you still making your way across the floor?
Trying to slide the dog.
He's trying to slide the dog across the floor, so he's quiet. The dog adores this and thinks it's the best thing ever and is playing with him. I'm just gonna tell you exactly what's happening as the camera is shaking. It's cool, it's kind of entertaining when I'm trying not to let my eyes water. This is my life. Let's take a break a second.
It backfired.
My eyes are literally watering. Try not to laugh. What is happening? Oh my god.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm scared to say anything because.
No. No. No.
I swear, he was like this when we got him at the pound. I'm pretty sure he was born like this. I'm pretty sure he's meant to be my dog.
I can't do anything. Being belligerent.
Belligerent? Now that that's done with. The next color that we're gonna look at is called Castaway. I think this might be my favorite. It is a steel gray, beautiful light silver glitter. It's quite fine and it has a couple chunks of sort of another kind of opalescence to it. not sure what you call it. This one's actually a lot drier. Wow, it really picked up well. You totally can't see that. Ooh, there. That picked up really well, just rubbing around the same way that I did the other ones. This is definitely one of my favorites so far. So far out of the three. It's definitely my favorite out of the three. Beautiful. Once again, you're gonna see these properly later. All right, next one is LIGHTSHOW. It is a very light, pearly, cool tone glitter, which I should probably show to you. This is beautiful. Much lighter than Castaway. Much lighter, but a similar cool tone finish. Oh man, these, you gotta be really gentle with these. They squish off so easily. But you know how I said I was wiping them on my pants? They really come off easily too, which I guess will be interesting to see how that is on the eyes. Okay, this is gorgeous. LIGHTSHOW. I might just keep saying that. This is gorgeous. I'm so glad I'm swatching these because they're different to how they seem in the pan. We're gonna show you later. But yeah, that's very different. It's opalescent. It really is opalescent. That's beautiful. All right, next one is Island Hopping. Let's see. This is it's kind of almost your classic white glitter. Little flecks of pink, quite large chunks. Really is sort of your classic white pearly glitter. That one didn't come off super fab. I'm gonna double dip. Double dipping. All right, that one, it's a very fine glitter, and then the larger chunks show up more than the fine glitter, if you can see that right there. It's definitely not showing up as well as the other ones. All right, now we get into the sort of coppery colors, the brown ones actually. What we have is INDIO. This is a medium brown, quite a warm brown. It's very pretty and quite odd. I'm pretty interested about this one. And it has purpley sort of shimmer to it. This one is also very, very wet, coming off very easily on my fingers. Ooh. Yes, please. That came off really easily. I think this will show up really well on your eyes. There's even still some on my finger. That's, ooh, that's very nice. That one is really nice. All right, so this next one is similar, but it is a cool medium brown. This next one is called Overpacked, and it is a very similar depth of color, but it is a cool tone brown. If you want to see the comparison next to INDIO, that's right here. As you can see, we have a warm tone and a cool tone. If you have a preference in warm tone or cool tone, I'd say you could easily pick one or the other. But let's see what they look like swatched first, because that's speaking a bit too soon. This one actually has also has a purple hint to it, but it's a bit more lavender than a reddy purple. And wow, that came off very easily on my fingers. Also swatches great. And as you can see, very cool toned. For this one, oh, very soft and wet. All the glitter flecks in this one are the same size. They're all kind of a medium circle, as opposed to some of the other ones which have gigantic flecks like that first light one. And actually both of these are like that. So you're definitely gonna get a more consistent disco ball style shimmer as opposed to festival chunky kind of glitter. Now, if you could pick one of the other ones, if you were gonna get something more unique in the brownie realm, I would say get Renegade. This is exactly the same in formula and texture, but it is a lighter copper, and it's a very neutral shade. Actually, I think they did really well here in spreading out the tones of this. It has a gold hint to it, if you can see that. It's quite beautiful. Let's see how that swatches. We'll go right on my elbow. Ooh, now you can't really see that one, but it is actually my favorite. It's just beautiful. It has a very neutral but golden coppery hint to it, which is kind of one of my favorites. And now we get into the crazy bright colors. This is what I'm most excited about, to be honest. What we have first is BOOMBAYAH, and this is a bright tangerine glitter. It's really, really pure tangerine. It's quite beautiful. It has, it's a very wet one as well. And we're gonna go just underneath here. Oh, that's insane. That is insane. Wow. This is the most multifaceted one that I've seen so far. It has very fine glitter chunks in it, and then it has sort of those medium glitter tones like that were in the brown ones. But the medium glitter tones also include kind of an opalescent one as well. So the amount of tone and color to this shade is incredible. This is really good. I'm super impressed with this one. I would not have thought that'd be the case. I mean, a tangerine. All right, next one is PALOOZA. This is just pure bright yellow. Not expecting the most out of this, but I'm intrigued. Let me make sure my hand is super clean. Another super wet one. We're gonna put that right over there. Beautiful. It is beautiful. It's the same formula as those browns. It's those medium chunks of glitter. I don't see any other size chunks of glitter, so it is not as complex as BOOMBAYAH, but it is a very beautiful color. Next, we have FYRE. This is a solid magenta, pinky glitter. And this is looking to be very similar to PALOOZA in that it's all those medium-sized glitters. Yep. Also pretty, very pretty, but just a straight up glitter. Not complex, but just fine. And now this next one looks intriguing. This is the last one actually, and this is called FYRE, F-Y-R-E. Not entirely sure what to call this. It's like a greeny, cool gold. Definitely a greenish hint, but not committing to being green, and I guess it depends on which angle, because like there it looks very green to me. Perhaps it's the lighting. Yeah, it's definitely greenish. And this looks complex. I am excited about this one. Nope, I'm surprised. That one is also medium chunks. So out of all of those colorful glitters, BOOMBAYAH is definitely the winner when it comes to complexity. Color-wise, I really do love FYRE. I think that's kind of my jam. That's something I'll be wearing. All right, let's see if we can get some better shots of these. So this is the makeup that I put on for work about 13, 14 hours ago. So it's all over the place. So I figure I'm going to just throw on a glitter on each eye and we'll just see what this looks like just by itself on old eyeshadow. The ones that I have to use are LIGHTSHOW and Castaway. So let's put Castaway on this eye. It's actually much more subtle than I was expecting, but it's beautiful. This is actually On a Whimsy by Colourpop as well. So now you know, On a Whimsy and Castaway lay beautifully over each other. Or with each other. Can you see that? I can't tell. Gorgeous. I would actually wear that to work. I mean, I wore this to work. So throwing that glitter on, I thought that it would be like, puh, but it's not so bad. All right, let's try Light Show. Oh yeah. This one is just magical. It's like a fairy puked on me. I'm so happy. This is gorgeous. This, can you tell? This one, I feel like you could lay this over any cool tone shadow, purple, blue, blurple, lavender, even just a straight up silver, and this would look gorgeous. And actually, it has some flecks of gold too, so you could go warmer as well. This is my favorite. Beautiful. I won't get to test how these wear, obviously, because I'm about to go to bed, but I'm pretty psyched with how easily they went on. Now that I think about it, there's fallout all over my face, but I can't tell if that's from swatching all these colors. I think so because there's no fallout over here. So they stuck to my eyes really well. That was far more pleasant than using glitter powder and glitter pigment, which is the reason why I got them. Speaking of which, I did pick them up on the 4th of July Colourpop sale. So these were all $20 for the whole kit, which I'm pretty excited about considering I have previously acquired MAC pigment pots for I think like 16 bucks each. So this is a pretty amazing variety. I do think that if you're a heavy glitter user, you could go through these because they're so squishy. You could really squish your way through these. But so far so good. I'm psyched with my purchase and I wish that my arm could stay like this forever. Anyways, if this video was helpful to you, please do give it a thumbs up. If you have any experience with the Colourpop pressed glitters, then please let me know down below how that went for you. And if you have experience with other companies' pressed glitters, I'd love to hear about that. I'd actually be interested in picking up some more of this formula from other places, especially if they're as complex as PALOOZA. That's really fun. So if you know some really complex glitters, let me know. Thanks so much for hanging out, and do be sure to stick around and subscribe. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Whoa, some of these stayed. That magenta one, that totally stayed. And that yellow. Impressive. Wow. Ooh, that's a cool test. That was considerable rubbing. These ones did not stay as well as those ones. Although it could be that I moisturized there, I don't know. But that's not bad. I thought this would totally smush together. My arm looks amazing. So much glitter. Okay, bye.